Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 3 as the Sparta Sarpsborg Warriors, or more specifically as their GM. So last year we got put out in the second round, which was way better than we expected. The plan for the year was to basically just make the playoffs, and we made it to the second round. We finished 7th overall, which still wasn't too bad. We knocked off the third place team, and then we played up against the first place team and got swept. Now it's a new season. We're going to go over the preview real quick of just what's going to go on. So this overall season preview is this: we are officially the cup favorite. Our main player is Anders Hilt Jorgensen. He is our main guy here, our defenseman. Obviously, saying is I built the team to beat this year. The Tigers and Sarpsborg are the second and third team that are expected also to challenge. To be honest with you, I am going to be a little nervous about these two as the season progresses. We got to watch to see if they do any transfers, ins, or anything like that to make sure. Overall, Stavanger is also a possible challenger. That's where we were last year, and we snuck in and made it to the second round of the playoffs. So you never know. Next part is the scoring race. So apparently, Sarpsborg's Anders whatever is looking like he's going to be the guy to catch for this year for scoring. But we have Jampton and Sirkovis, who are our theoretical, who basically should be 1, 2, and 3. Now that may change up. Someone else may sneak in. You never know. Overall, we have the number 1 defenseman with Jorgensen, followed by Starviger's Krudik, and their other defenseman, Scott McCauley. So they've got 2 big defensemen on their team. So we have to pay attention to them because they are the dark horse of the season, or of the theoretical season that's coming up. So we have to pay attention to them. For goalies, Volden, the guy who we just recently signed and bought out the other guy and put him in place, he is the number 1 goalie. Everyone else has got 1-star and 2-star goalies, so he's by far the best goalie out there. But we have to watch out for the Oilers got a 3-star goalie somewhere in there as well. We have to worry about that. And so did Koinsviger. They got a 3-star goalie mixed in there as well. So we have to watch out for that. So we probably have a little bit better stats, but it looks like Koinsviger signed Soberg, who was, I think, that was the big free agent for the year, and we didn't go for him. But overall, that's where we're sitting. So we're predicted, doesn't mean we are going to win, we're predicted to finish first overall, which would be obviously a winning season. We'll see how the season obviously turns out. My theory is we're going to finish top 3. We may not finish 1. We may not even finish 2. We may finish 3, which is already a massive update from last year's 7th. If we go from 7th to 3rd, for me, that's going to be even happier, because then we only have to do like maybe 2 or 3 little signings here and there, and we're laughing. One of the things I wanted to do this season as well is, one of the main things we need are Norwegian players, right? Norwegian players are the big thing. We need those guys to kind of come in and get where we need them to go. So what I'm actually going to do is change up these 4 guys' assignments here. And I'm actually going to tell them we want to go for Norway under 14. I'm going to say automatically add. Actually, I'm going to say automatically add a short list. As long as they have a minimum potential of 3 and a max potential, obviously, of 8. You're going to go for 16 weeks. I'm going to tell this guy to do the same thing. He's going to do the Norwegian under 14 as well. So we're going to have more than 1 guy going through the under 14. Norwegian 4-star players, good to go automatically. Okay. Now these guys, the next 2, are actually going to change up things a little bit. These guys are going to be going to the under 16 league. I want anyone with a 3.5 star rating, and I don't want them to include international players. Oh, how long did I tell you to go for? I think you defaulted to 16 weeks, right? Yeah, let's edit you up real quick. Don't include international players. We just want to look for homegrown talent. Homegrown Norwegian talent. Under 16 as well, not international. 3.5 star player. I'm going to add a short list and go for 16 weeks, please. Now, these two guys are going to be a little different. I'm going to tell this guy here, I want him to look for any player that's over 3. Non-international. We're not too worried about, if their rights are available or not. Actually, rights are available. Pending free agents, actually. So these guys are only going to look for guys that are free agents that have a rating of 3, obviously 8. So minimum potential of 3. This is the main thing right here. Since we're going to be looking internally to our own league, we want to go for players that are at least 4 in potential. So these are guys that we want to look at to possibly sign next year. So we're going to set you up for 16 weeks. And then this guy, because I like to go a little off the books, we're actually going to go to the Swiss Swiss Elite League. The under 14 league here. Actually, you know what? We're going to go to the under 16 and try and snipe 1 or 2 players from that with at least a 3.5 rating. And has to be becoming a free agent. There you go. Add you to the short list. We're going to take that rights are available thing off the table. I have to make sure that I turn that off. Report back every week. Okay. I just realized, okay, rights are available. Perfect. Okay. I want you to go every 2 weeks for your assignment. Average. So the guy that's actually in our league is actually going to do the majority of the scouting there, which is good. So for the next 16 weeks, we're looking specifically at these leagues. Hopefully, we're going to be able to find a diamond in the rough in the Norwegian under 14 or 16 leagues. Fingers crossed there. Now, I have gotten a couple of messages from people saying, hey, if you look at the following country's league and you look at the following player, the player is a blank star player. If you develop him after 2 years, he should become a blank star player. Thank you for this information like that. But to be 100% honest, I don't really want information like that. I don't want to be told, hey, just so you know, if you go to, I don't know, what's the name of the, what's the term? I want to find players on my own, using my own scouts. Being told to go look at a specific team in a specific league and basically just offering them a contract when they're things up or whatever, it's kind of gaming the system a little bit. That means that you played, you found the guy, congratulations to you. I don't deserve that, so like I should have to find the guys that are the diamond in the rough, which is what we want to do. But speaking of, so our roster is getting up and getting ready to go. Everything seems to be in place. So we are the team to beat. I'm also going to hit the print screen button here real quick. I'm going to open up Paint. Do I have Paint? There it is. I'm going to paste that in there real quick. This is just my, you can see my recording on the right. My thing here, just so I know who is on my team, just in case injuries get going ahead of time. File, save as, ooh, K drive, save it as a JPEG, roster. Thank you. Move this over to the other monitor real quick. I just want to get this up there just in case. My biggest worry is getting a player on my roster and basically forgetting about the guy. Or not forgetting about the guy, but you know, going through injuries for the season and all that stuff, and then somehow something bad happening, and where we basically kind of lose track of who our guys are. That's happened to me before in some of my single player games, where I've picked up guys, I've had them play, but then something bad happened. For example, this right winger right here. He's an international player. Do we have any other Farkas? Yeah, we're gonna bring up Gilkinson. He's Norwegian. Where are you on our list? Yeah, you're all the way at the bottom. So Gilkinson, I'm gonna bring you up instead, and I'm gonna send that 17-year-old Slav down to our under 18 team, because that's where we're pretty much sending everybody. I kind of want everyone on the same team and put everyone in the under 18. Then you can get dressed. And I mean, you're the same ranking, so we're fine there. So we already made that change. So other than that, let's look real quick to see who our pending free agents are. So you two are the guys I really want to sign and make sure I sign. I might wait later on in the season, near the end of it, to offer him a contract. Right now we basically can afford it if we want to, so that's always a good sign. If he ever wants to walk, we'll have a bit of a problem. Internationally, I think, yeah, we stored up an international slot. Do I want to sign an international player, or do I want to go for a Norwegian player for this other slot, or do I want to just kind of hold off on things? If I were to bring our locations out first, so if I look at our defensemen, we have two 2-star defensemen. Our right wingers, the lowest is a 2-star. Yeah, I think we might sign another right winger. Look for a good one. Yeah, we're going to go for a right winger. I prefer to have a minimum. And you know what? Having a potential of 3 is no big deal. Or minimum potential of 3. Max potential, I really don't want him to have a high potential. This is going to be a guy I probably just signed for 1 year. Victor Stahlberg, fast. I don't think any of these guys really would want to sign with us, to be honest with you. Borkstad. Yeah, you're not interested. You're not interested. So all these guys are the guys that actually filled in or fell into our criteria here. You're all NHLers, so. And obviously McCulloch, you won't be interested. Even though your rights should be the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh wait, no, this is the next year. Let's change this up. We're just gonna do right winger in general. There we go. Pretty much any of these guys right here would be good. And all we want to do is sign them for a 1-year contract anyways. $145,000 for 2 years. Don't think so. $105,000 for 1 year? Yeah, I'll give you that. Boom! We have an even better right winger now. So we're going to send down Gilkinson to get better to our under 18 team. And we're going to dress you. This also, me signing this 1 year, $1,000 deal also stops me from spending more money. So that's no big deal. But the fact that he wanted a lot of money makes me nervous. Like this guy right here is, we go to ability. Theoretically, there is no difference in stats between this guy and this guy. Or even, like, I don't know why I just paid him that much. But then again, it stops me from actually buying a lot of money and like spending a lot of money. So I'm going to just do this again. So this is going to be our season's starting roster. File. Save as. JPEG. Roster. Save. Yes, I do want to say that. Wow, that came out of my speakers. Do I not have my headset plugged in? I don't have my headset plugged in. There we go. Okay. Pictures, K drive. There we go. So that is our roster for this season so far. Looking good. We'll see how it turns out, but we're gonna have to wait for the first game. So we had a lot of stuff done here on the first day of the regular season. Didn't play a game, but we signed a couple contract. We signed contract and made some roster moves. So one of the good things about this game, sometimes it's not about playing the game itself. It's just about slowly working your way around things. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.